Introduction for Storytime with Ames. Hello, adventurers. Welcome to Storytime with Ames. Today, we're stepping into a magical forest where the trees aren't just beautiful, they can talk. Get ready to discover the whispering forest and the secrets it holds. Let's begin. The story. Deep in the heart of Greenhaven Village, there was a mysterious forest called the Whispering Forest. It was named so because every time the wind blew through the trees, it sounded like soft whispers. Many said the forest held magical secrets, but few dared to venture inside. One sunny morning, a curious and brave girl named Emma decided to explore the forest. Emma loved adventures, and her favorite thing to do was listen to stories. She carried her small notebook and pencil everywhere, always ready to write down something new. As Emma entered the forest, the sunlight filtered through the leaves, creating a golden glow. Birds sang melodious tunes, and flowers swayed as if greeting her. Suddenly, she heard a gentle voice call out, "Hello there, little explorer." Startled but intrigued, Emma turned to see a tall oak tree with a face carved into its bark. The tree's eyes twinkled with wisdom, and its voice was kind and deep. "Who's there?" Emma asked, her heart racing with excitement. "I am Eldar, the oldest tree in the Whispering Forest," the tree replied. "You are brave to come here, young one. Few humans visit us anymore. But if you truly wish to listen, I have stories to share, stories that teach the lessons of life." Emma's eyes lit up. "Oh, please, tell me your stories. I love learning." Eldar smiled and began the first tale. Tale 1. The Sparrow and the Storm. Once, a little sparrow named Tilly lived here in this forest. She was small but had the loudest, most cheerful song. One day, a fierce storm approached and all the animals sought shelter. But Tilly, eager to protect her nest, stayed out, gathering leaves and twigs. The storm came, and it was fierce. Tilly's nest was tossed around, and she was scared. But instead of giving up, she used her tiny wings to push the twigs back into place. By the time the storm passed, Tilly's nest was still standing, and all the animals admired her courage. The lesson, dear Emma, is that even the smallest among us can show great bravery. Emma nodded, writing in her notebook, "That's amazing. What other stories do you know?" Tale 2. The River's Kindness. Eldar continued, "There once was a river named Azure who flowed through this forest. She loved helping everyone. Animals drank from her waters and plants thrived along her banks. One summer, there was a terrible drought, and Azure began to dry up. The animals and plants were sad, for they thought they had lost their friend. But Azure found a way to flow once more by asking the clouds for help. She sacrificed some of her water to nourish the land, showing kindness even in hardship. The lesson, Emma, is that true kindness often requires selflessness." Emma's eyes filled with wonder. Kindness really is magical. Tale 3. The Lonely Willow Tree. Eldar's voice softened as he shared the last tale. Long ago, a willow tree named Solia stood at the edge of the forest. She was different from the other trees and felt lonely because her branches drooped, and she couldn't stand tall like the oaks. But one day, a group of animals came to her, seeking shelter from the rain. Her drooping branches made the perfect umbrella. The animals thanked her, and Solia realized that her uniqueness was her strength. The lesson, Emma, is that being different is a gift, not a flaw. As Eldar finished, the forest seemed to hum with life, as if the other trees were cheering for him. Emma smiled, her notebook now full of beautiful lessons. "Thank you, Eldar," she said. "I'll share your stories with everyone. They're too wonderful to keep to myself." Eldar's branches swayed as if bowing, and remember, young one, the forest will always whisper to those who are willing to listen. Emma left the Whispering Forest that day, her heart filled with wonder and her mind buzzing with stories. From then on, she became a storyteller, sharing the lessons of the forest with everyone she met. Conclusion for Storytime with HMS. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey into the Whispering Forest. Remember, the world is full of stories if you take the time to listen. Be kind, be brave, and always cherish your uniqueness. Come back soon for more adventures on Storytime with HMS. See you next time.